Okay, so let's move on naman sa distribution factor. Okay, so ang distribution factor naman is, how do I explain this? Let me draw first, So, meron tayong two types of winding in terms of concentrated and distributed, no? So, yung isa is, concentrated. May mga nagtanong na rin ito, no? Yung mga nakaraang, I think sa EM1 may nagtanong nito. So, meron tayong concentrated winding at meron din tayong tinatawag na distributed winding. Kesa nung pinagkaiba ng dalawa. So, for example, I have this armature and I have my pole here, my magnet. This is the north and this is the south pole. Okay, kapag concentrated winding, I have, for example, may slot ako dito. Meron akong slot dito. Sabihin natin, this is the concentrated winding. Bakit? To maximize yung placement nung north at nung south. Kung makita nyo, if I have 3 coils here, if I have 3 sets of coils here, ito yung una, babalik dito. That's coil 1. So, meron pa akong isang coil here, then babalik dito, that's coil 2, and isa pa ulit, coil 3. No? So, ganyan yung concentrated winding. Kumbaga, strategically, nilagay mo lahat ng coil sides doon mismo sa pole faces to maximize the generated voltage, no? But ang problem here is that katulad nung sa previous video natin, sabi nga natin, there should only be, for single layered or kahit sa whole layer, there should be at most dalawang slots. There should be 1 coil or 2 conductors per slot only, no? So this medyo hindi ka napasok doon agad, no? Meron ka na ditong 3 conductors per slot. So that's one limitation, okay? So for single layer winding, no, let's take that for an example. Ang limitation is that we only have 1 slot for 1 coil slot, 1 coil side, no, or 1 coil side or 1 conductor per slot. And also kung titignan nyo, no, kung mas marami kang ilalagay na coil dito, mas malalim yung tinatawag natin na slot depth, no? Slot depth, no? Kung pagsisiksikin mo dyan, kailangan mo siyang ukitin ng mas malalim, no? So anong problema nun? Kapag mas mataas ang slot depth mo, mas mababa yung flux na mo-produce mo sa isang armature, no? Kasi bakit? Mas malapit itong slots na to sa poles mo. Pero yung pinakamalayo is, malayo. So magkakaiba yung mapoproduce na voltages nitong mga coils na to. So yung, for example, this E1, this is E2, and this is E3, meron ka ng imbalance. Bakit? Kasi magkakalayo sila eh. Magkakalayo sila doon sa iba-iba yung distances nila doon sa ating field. Okay, so also kung mas mababa yung flux, ayun nga, mas mababa yung voltage. Therefore, mas mababa yung voltage na ma-produce dun sa outermost, no, as compared doon sa innermost. So instead na ganito yung ginagawa, instead na concentrated winding, so ang ginagawa is i-distribute natin yung windings na to. Paano? So instead na ganyan yung itsura niya, And again, this is our magnets. This is the north and this the south. Instead na magkakasama sila dyan, i-distribute natin sila papuntang ganito. Okay? So, kumbaga, ito na yung magiging coil 1. Pasok dyan. Labas dito. That's, this is E1. Other one is, pasok ka dito. Then, labas ka doon. That will be your E2. And another one is, pasok ka dito. Then, labas ka doon. That will be your E3. Okay, so kung makita nyo, ang distances nito with respect doon sa mga poles ay mas uniform na ngayon. Okay, so therefore, eliminating the problem of voltage imbalance doon sa ating mga coils. Okay, so mangyayari naman dito is kapag kukunin natin yung total E or yung the total generated voltage is parang ganun din sa pitch factor. Okay? So, dito sa distribution factor, this is, kung ang kanina ang pitch factor ay Kp, ang distribution factor is Kd. Okay? So, ang Kd, the Kd is also the ratio between the generated voltage, no? The generated voltage kapag sa numerator is if ikaw ay nag-distributed winding over the generated voltage if supposedly you did a concentrated winding. Okay? So, pares lang kanina, yung sa numerator, that is your vector sum. Vector sum, while this, yung sa denominator, ay ang inyong arithmetic sum. Okay, so the challenge here is, again, to get the EG total for these two examples, no? So, dito, for the concentrated winding, mas madaling ma-imagine, pero dito sa sa distributed winding, yung induced voltage will look like something like this, no? So, i-draw natin, yung E1 natin is pink, no? Ito na lang. Okay, so, for example, my E1 is this one. Pero, yung E2 natin, supposedly, dapat papunta doon, no? But, since dinistribute natin siya, this will be my E2, okay? And this angle is actually your chording angle. Okay? Kasi, yan yun. Supposedly, kung tuloy-tuloy lang, no? Kung concentrated winding to, that magkakasama sila, no? Pero since nagkaroon ka ng angle, no? Nilagay mo siya dito at ito ay nilagay mo dito. Nagkaroon ka ng difference na angle na alpha. Okay? So, if that is my alpha, ang E3 ko naman, no? Supposedly, papunta rin dapat doon. Pero nga, nagkaroon ka ng distribution. So, this will be now your E3. Okay? And yung total, E total, or the vector sum of this will be this one, E. Okay? Which is equal to E1 plus E2 plus E3. Okay? So, let's try, to derive kung ano ba talaga yung kalalabasan. An equation for the distribution factor. Okay? So, using this, dito na natin i-solve. Okay, so, tingin natin to. Bear with me. Oops. Okay. Okay, so, ay Diyos ko Lord, ang pangit. Ayun. Ayun naman pala no? Teka lang po. Ano yun? Sorry guys, nangangapa pa ako kasi dito. Ayan. So, yeah. Ang hirap. Yep. Isa pa. Ayan, mas malinis na. Okay? So, let's name or let's put some angles here. So, let's name this angle D. Same dito yan. Parehas yan. As also this, no? Pare-pares lang silang angle. Why? Kasi yung magnitudes nito, they are just the same. Kasi siya ay distributed winding. Again, balance na nga siya. Balance na yung distances between the field or the poles and the slots, no, kung saan nakasituate itong ating mga coils. Therefore, yung mga generated voltages nila is balance na rin. Okay? So, kung titignan nyo geometrically, if we were to connect all of this into a single vertex, no, yung angle or yung division ng angles niya, since equal yung sides, will be equal rin yung angles. Okay? So, ito lang. Ay. Okay, so, yan yung aking D. Iname ko muna siya na D. This is my E1, E2, and E3. Okay? And itong buong to, this is my MD. Okay, so that's the angle MD. Okay, so my D, that is the number of, or that is, the number of electrical degrees per slot. Okay? So, kung titingnan nyo, yung coil pitch. Nasaan na? Ayan. So, ayan. Yun lang yun, no? Yung difference ng angle between this is your D. Okay? While your M naman is your number of slots per pole per phase. Okay? So if for multiple phases, okay? Yung N naman is simply your number of slots per pole, okay? Or S over P. Ito ay S over P over phase. That's your M. N naman is your slots per pole. Okay, so let's try to compute the arithmetic sum. Okay? So kapag pinagsama-sama ko si E1, si E2 at si E3. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Itong gitnang triangle, ito muna tignan natin. If this is D, this will be what? This is D over 2 degrees. Okay? And if this is E2, this will be E2 over 2. Kalahati lang, no? Kasi natin yan. Okay, let's also name yung green lines as R or the radius. Okay? So, R din ito, no? Let's try to compute let's try to get E in terms of this other variables. Okay? So, simple lang. So, mag-Pythagorean lang tayo dito, no? Ito yung ating right triangle. This is our angle. So, sine ng D over 2 move ko muna to. Okay, so sine ng D over 2 will be equal to the opposite. So, yan, E2 over 2 all over the hypotenuse, no? So, sorry, hindi to yung R, guys, no? Ito pala yan. Itong this one. Yan yung R. Ito pala is yung median line lang tong gitna, okay? So, ito po yung R, same as this one. Same as this one. Okay? Okay, so, over the hypotenuse, R. Or, kunin natin yung E2, that will be R sine D over 2 times 2, that will be my E2. Or simply, this will be E. Okay? So, to get the arithmetic sum, yung E total, that will be just my M times E. Okay? So, ilan ba to, no? So, 1, 2, 3. So, may 3. Dito sa example na to, my M will be 3. Okay? Pero, let's input this first, no, dito. This will be M times 2R sine D over 2. That will be my arithmetic sum. Okay? Yung vector sum ko naman, let's take a look at this. ito yung itatry natin i-compute, no? So, ang titignan natin for this one is ito muna. This triangle. Okay? Kasi ang gusto natin kunin is this one. This one. Ito yung vector sum of this 3 vectors. Okay? Yung arithmetic sum is just getting E1 and multiplying it to 3 sa example na to. Okay? So, this is the arithmetic sum. So, what we need to get now is this one, the vector sum. So, let's focus on this triangle. Okay? If this is also your R, this is, kung itong buong to is MD, therefore, this angle should be what? MD over 2. Okay? So, ayun, no? Makukuha na natin ito, kalahati na yan. So, let's name that E total, no? Over 2. That side is E total over 2. Kasi yung E total is itong buong to. Pero since kalahati lang, that's E total over 2. Okay? So, same lang. We have a right triangle na ito yung ating right angle. So, sine ng MD over 2, that will be the opposite. So, E total over 2 all over the hypotenuse, which is R. So, yung E total will be equal to 2R. No? Multiply natin to doon. Tapos itong 2 sine MD over 2. Okay? So, this is my vector sum. This is my arithmetic sum. So, to get the distribution factor KD, again, this is the EG if tayo ay distributed over EG kapag tayo ay concentrated. Okay, so this is the vector sum and this is the arithmetic sum. Okay, so ang ating vector sum is this one, ano? Is 2R sine MD over 2, while our arithmetic sum is 2R M sine D over 2. So, cancel natin si 2R. So, ang maiiwan is KD is equal to sine MD over 2 all over M sine D over 2. Okay? So, this is our distribution factor. Okay? So, let me write then our KP. Our KP is equal to cosine alpha over 2 or sine rho over 2. Okay, so these are the two factors. So ano nga ba to? Itong factors na to, when we multiply that, no, this is what we call the armature winding correction factor. Okay, so this is our KW. Okay, so our KW is just the product of the two factors KP times KD. Okay, so yung KP at yung KD or yung KW in general, ito yung minumultiply natin sa ating voltage, generated voltage para makorek natin yung, or para makuha natin yung mas accurate na mapoproduce niya na voltage. Okay? So, ano nga ba yung ating latest na formula for E? So, yung ating formula for generated voltage is 4.44 K flux N per phase. Okay? Dito, magmumultiply tayo ng kW. Okay? Or 4.44 K flux N per flux times Kp times Kd. Okay? So, yung dati, ito na kinumpute natin dati, this is assuming na, or hindi pa natin dito tinitake into consideration yung construction, no? Yung nitty-gritty kung paano natin kinonstruct yung ating armature. So, ito, Kp and Kd, ito yung, kumbaga nakita nila dati na, ganito yung design namin nung machine, ganito yung ina-expect namin na voltage, bakit hindi namin nakukuha yon? And dun pala nalaman nila na factor tong dalawa na to. That's why this is called the pitch factor and the distribution factor. Okay, so pag pinagsama mo yon, you have the armature winding correction factor. So ito po nabuo, if we multiply this with the kW, this is already the corrected voltage. No? So, ito na yung pinaka-accurate. Okay, so that will be all for now. The next lesson or next video, magta-try tayo mag-solve ng mga correction factors. Okay?